which is unchanged over the time, from surveys we did over 20-year periods. And this is the rate of ADHD. The hyperkinetic disorder is a severe form of ADHD. This is the one we diagnose in the UK. So the differences are actually in recognition and not in the level of disorder. So the disorder isn't rising, the epidemic is an epidemic of concern. And rather similarly for the differences across countries. Because this is the rate in the UK in red, and in green in a study we did in Hong Kong, in the Chinese population there, that was using the same methods as we'd done in the study in London. And in the Chinese population, according to parent and teacher ratings, they were very much more prone to the children to be more hyperactive and inattentive. But of course, those of you who've seen Chinese children or visited China know that, of course, that in a sense that's absurd, because the children were very well controlled. And when we actually extended that to use detailed measures of the way the children were actually behaving, then actually it was a different story entirely. And the rates are lower, and then the rates become less in the Hong Kong population than in the British. So the difference between the two was not in the way the children behaved, but in the way that society reacted to it. And in the Hong Kong society, you absolutely have to achieve in school. No exams, no job. No job, no welfare. Dependent on your family. Much more than in this country, where at least in working class culture, how well you do in school isn't a very strong determinant about whether you're successful in life or not. So there is an epidemic, but it's an epidemic of concern. The shared environment that different children in the family share doesn't play very much part at all. So it's not television